Donald Trump and Mark Carney, the Prime Minister of Canada, they're on a phone call right now as we speak, and they're talking about the auto tariffs that Donald Trump wants to put on the whole world. Yes, the whole world, because he wants these tariffs on Canada on April 1st, or I think April 2nd, or something like that. And then he's going to do it to Europe too. So Europe hasn't said how they're going to retaliate, just that they are going to retaliate. But Canada is thinking about telling people how they're going to retaliate right away, because today I saw the Unifor president, so like the union for auto workers in Canada, the president, she was like, you've got another thing coming if you think you're going to harm Canadian jobs. It was very shocking to see that. All these union people with their black shirts on, and they had like this thing that said elbows up and everything. I was just like, wow, these people. Because I think that 100,000 jobs could be lost in Canada from this. But I don't understand how he doesn't realize that cars aren't just all made in America, that car parts come from like Canada and Mexico, and then like cars are shipped across the border to be developed. There's car plants in America, there's car plants in Canada and places like Windsor. There's car like manufacturing facilities in like Mexico and stuff like that. Like, every time you cross the border, you're going to have a tariff, but now he's going to put extra tariffs on stuff. So I don't know. It just seems really strange. And now he's going to put a tariff on Europe for 25% on like automobiles. So like there's going to be like, it's going to cost more to buy a car. So I don't know if it's going to be like $5,000 more. Like, who knows? It might work for companies like Tesla that are made basically in the United States, but think about it. If you want to buy a Land Rover, a Saab, an Audi, a Suzuki or Isuzu or Honda or Hyundai, those are all foreign cars. So now they're going to be 25% more, is it? The tariff is going to be 25% on those things. So, I mean, I realize some of those are luxury cars, but you're not going to be able to get your things for cheap anymore. It's going to be super expensive to get cars. Can you imagine if you're a company, like a rental company or like a company that uses a fleet of cars, and you have to like buy 10 new cars for your fleet, or for like you're a plumbing company and you have to buy a bunch of new cars, like you're forced to buy American cars only because it's going to be too expensive to buy a foreign made car. So this just seems really weird. We're still waiting to see what's the outcome of this phone call between Mark Carney and Trump. So hopefully it ends up being well and he folds on